Hello my little dumplings and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kerry and I love all things makeup and beauty. Today we've got a lot of first impressions. I'm not sure it's a full face, but there are a lot of things that I've bought recently that I want to try and they've been accumulating. So today is the day to test them out. As you may have seen recently, I unboxed a W7 mystery box and I got quite a lot of stuff in there, so I do want to test some of that today. And one of the things I wanted to test was the W7 Twist and Shape brow pencil. Normally I would start these videos with my brows done, but let's see what this has got. Yeah, normally, well, recently I've been using the Nyx brow pencil, so that's quite precise, and this isn't. It is just a rectangle and it's quite chunky, so we'll see how we go. I'm not 100% sure on the colour either, but I do like to line under my brows first. That's quite pigmented and quite dark, but you've got to test these things. That made quick work of that. Okay. I'm trying to be quite light near the front of my brow so it doesn't look too blocky, but it's very difficult to do with this shape of a pencil, but I mean, you know, it's working. Okay, I'm just going to be going for dark brows today. Let's just sort this out a bit with the spoolie. And then normally I'd go in with my Benefit Gimme Brow, but I'm just going to leave it because it's not new and we wanted to test this, so that is how the brows are looking. I mean, it's not the worst in the world, definitely not. I've tried a lot worse. So I don't have any new eye bases, so I'm just gonna prime and then we'll test something else. I'm just gonna go under my brows with what I normally use, which is my Conceal and Hydrate Concealer from Revolution in the shade C1, and a little P. Louise brush. And then, as usual, I'm going to go in with my Revlon Candid Concealer in 101 just to prime my eyes. I've got no idea what I'm doing today. Probably not something extravagant on the eyes because we've got a lot of products to get through. And then just use my Real Techniques brush to blend it out. So, because I don't have enough brushes, clearly, I picked up in the sale, the Beauty Bay sale, some Beauty Bay brushes, and they're just all falling out. They come in a gorgeous little leather pouch thing. I can't actually remember what these were reduced to now. It was something like £11, which I thought was a bargain. I'm sure they're supposed to be like £20, £25, something like that. But I just thought they looked super nice with the white handles, and there's a nice variety. I've wanted to try the Beauty Bay brushes before, so I thought I'd use these today and see what it's all about. These are the brushes. I thought quite a nice selection. I do especially like the look of this one to do, let me get the others out of the way, this one to do liner with and things like that. I thought this flat one would be good for just stamping underneath on the bottom lash line, and I thought this one looked good as well because it's quite pointy and precise. So we'll give those a whirl today. palette wise, I don't have a brand new palette that's just come out, but I do have the 35C Everyday Chic Morphe palette, what my gorgeous friend kindly gifted to me, and I still haven't played with it yet, which is super naughty, but I had my eye on it for the longest time on the Morphe website. Yeah, it annoys me that the names are on a sheet, but the colour story, yes, okay, it's not usually what I'd go for, but I just think it's super pretty. There's just something about it that just drew me in, and I just, ooh, is that a glitter? It is. That's nice. Yeah, so I feel like I want to use this today, which will be a first impressions for me. So let me put the names here so I don't lose them. I'm feeling like browns and pinks maybe. If I'm looking at these correctly on the names, I'm thinking Total Mood might be the one I'm going to start with, which is that one there. And I'm just going to take that on one of the new Beauty Bay brushes. This is, oh, it does have a name. It is the BB204. So yeah, I'm feeling that we're going to be maybe a little bit neutral today. What's going on? Oh, that's nice. I like that shade. I feel like it's been a while since I sat and played with some makeup on my channel. Like, I've done unboxings and things, which I love. I do love unboxings. If there's anything else you want me to unbox, or mystery box type related things, I do love them. So please let me know what you'd like to see. I'm always on the lookout for good mystery boxes. Fairly impressed with that brush, but what I will say is there isn't a lot of smaller brushes in this particular set. They're all quite big and floofy, so yeah, they seem like good quality so far, but it would have been nice to have a few smaller ones as well. Like, I absolutely love my Morphe M506 and M507, so if they had some that sort of size, that would have impressed me even more. Then what shall we go in with next? Then I'm just going to take Cute Shoes, which is this one here, and I'm going to take it on, I would have wanted a smaller brush, but I'm going to take it on the BB205, which is not my favourite shape of brush to blend this, but we're testing the brushes. Then I'm just going to go back in again with that first shade and work on the blend between the two. And then again, I would have liked a smaller brush, but I'm going to be taking the BB203 and going into the shade Feeling Pretty. Okay, for something else that's new to me is the Euphoric Metallic Cream Eyeshadow by Barry M. And it's in a nice little pot. This is in the shade Aurora, and it is an absolutely gorgeous, I mean, I must have swatched it by the looks of it, but it's in an absolutely gorgeous greeny sort of shimmery colour. So I just want to pop that on the lid. I'm not going to do a cut crease or anything. I just want it to be quite relaxed. I'm going to take it on the BB207 brush. Oh wow, yeah, that's very creamy. Be careful, Kerry. And just pat this. Shimmery. Oh, that was a bit much. There was a big blob then. Let's just disperse the blob. Then we have something super exciting. I've wanted the Colourpop gel liners for quite a while, but they're quite expensive. So I found a dupe on Amazon. I'm excited to try these. You get 20 colours, 20. I might try the dark green. to match the green on the lid. Okay, so I'm not going to get them all out and swatch them, but I will show you this one, which is, it says waterproof cream gel liner, and it says 19. I'm assuming because this is number 19 in the pack. Oh, okay. That's what it looks like. Should we give it a little swatch? Ah, this one's a bit shimmery. Don't know if you'll be able to see that. Yeah, it's definitely got a bit of shimmer in this one. They're not all shimmery. Some are and some aren't. So we'll pop this in the waterline and see how we go. That took quite a while to build up compared to the ones I'm used to using, and it's not fully opaque. Okay, I was there for a while trying to build that up, and it seems to appear fairly well, really close to where your lashes are, but then in the actual waterline, yeah, it's definitely difficult to build up. I'm not sure if it's just because I'm using a shimmer one, but that's a tad annoying. But I mean, it's there. Yeah, not overly impressed with that. I was hoping I was going to fall in love with these and these would be amazing. This is the orange one. Oh, yes. The other one wasn't broken, but I feel like this one, maybe in delivery or something, has broken. So if you're going to order these, just be a bit careful. This orange one looks lovely and super vibrant. I quite like the look of that one. There is another green that's not a shimmer, so I might try this one in the waterline and see if it works any better. Ah, so this one's not broken. And it's definitely not a shimmer, it's here. So I'll try this. Yeah, that one definitely worked better than the other green. All hope is not lost. For primer, in my W7 box, I did get the W7 Prime Magic Hydro Surge Primer. So let's whack some of this on. I do like hydrating primers because I have dry skin. So the more hydrating, the better. Yeah, I remember thinking, when I swatched this on my hand, it does have a smell, but I can't really describe it. It's not a bad smell, but it may be a little bit perfumey, a little bit like old lady perfume. But it feels super hydrating and nice on the skin so far. It seems to be absorbed quickly. And I have got a lot of glitter on my face. I don't have a new foundation, so I'm just going to go in with my ABH foundation, the Luminous foundation in 130N, and then I'll be back to test more new stuff. Okay, foundation is on. So in my W7 box, I also got a W7 It's a Matte Made in Heaven Heavenly Matte Concealer. Matte concealer. Is this a good idea? Probably not. But we'll see what it's like. Yeah, luckily, considering it was in a mystery box, I got a shade that I can work with. But if you want to see what foundation I got in that mystery box, please check the video out. I have very creasy under eyes, so it's obviously going to sit in my lines because that's what all concealers do. But is it going to make them look worse than usual? That's not bad, to be honest, so far. It's not the most full coverage concealer I've ever used, but I don't tend to put full coverage concealers under my eyes because they're just too thick and they make my under eyes look horrific. So far so good with that concealer. I am so excited for the next one we're going to test, which is one of the new Melt blush lights, and of course I got it in an orangey colour. This is actually in the shade Cali Dream. I've picked up so many new blushes recently, it's crazy, especially cream blushes. So I have swatched it. It is a gorgeous shade. Right up my street. Let's get it on. I don't even care if it matches the eyes or not at this point, because this is the thing that I was the most excited to test today. So I'm just going to dip in. Oh, that's pigmented. Pigmented, pigmented. And it doesn't match the eyes, but I don't care. Do I care? No. Is it heaven? Yes. It smells good too. Don't ask me what, I don't know. It just smells good. And I haven't got a new powder, so I'm just going to go in with my Kimchi Chic Puff Puff Pass Set and Bake powder in the shade Translucent. I love that blush, but yeah, it really does not match my eyeshadow. Then I picked up on Beauty Bay, because they finally have Too Faced, the Cocoa Contour Palette. Oh, I've wanted this for the longest time. You've all seen it before, but it's new to me. It smells like chocolate. It looks like chocolate. I'm just going to go into the light contour shade and see what that's like. I have been using the W7 one a lot recently, so to go from W7 to Too Faced is a bit dramatic. Just take it under my jaw, because why not? Everybody wants a chiseled jaw, do they not? Ooh, that eyeshadow has separated horribly in my crease. That probably wasn't the wisest decision to put it in my crease. I may have to sort that out shortly. Don't really want to leave it like that. But on the lid, where I put it, yeah, I think it'd be fine. It's just my hooded eyes. So something to note if you're a fellow hooded eye person. Yeah, I like that contour. That's nice. I don't have any bronzer, so I'm just going to go in with my Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. Also smells good, like coconuts. What a random bag today of makeup just shoved together. You can tell I planned this meticulously before I begun, can't you? I forgot that ABH is not my favourite foundation because it sits in my lines awfully. Can I do something crazy? Sorry, I had to say that in Anna's voice. I feel like taking this eyeshadow off because it is more or less disappeared in my crease. It is cracked. It doesn't match the blush and it's upsetting me. One moment. I'm a lot happier now I have removed the creasy mess that was my eyeshadow. However, I do have some new eyeshadow to try. I got my second Pastel Roses magnetic palette from Titmouse Cosmetics, and I've started to fill this one. And two of these shades are new to me, which are these two, and I'm thinking Custard, which is this one, is going to go nicer with the blush anyway. So we're going to put that on the lid. But first, I'm going to dip into the XX Revolution Gold Crush Shadow Palette, the BB202 brush, which is huge. And I'm going to dip into Mineral, I think this one, and just stick this all over. It is very rare that I'll take an eye look off, even if I'm not that keen on it. So, you know, I absolutely hated that. The way, I mean, it was nice when I first put it on, but I just don't think hooded eyes are friends with cream eyeshadows, unfortunately. I think if it hadn't have been right in my crease, and it even took some off the top of my lid, where my lid had been touching above, so yeah, that's a shame because that is a gorgeous cream eyeshadow. I'm just going to have to be very careful in future how I use it and make sure it's not anywhere near where it can be rubbed off. Oh, that's a nice brown. Feeling the little brown moment we've got going here. Just going to keep blending and buffing upwards and out. Okay, enough faffing. Oh, actually, while I'm here, I'm just going to take that real flat brush, which was the BB208, of the same shade Mineral, and just run this under the lower lash line. Oh, yes, that works well for that. I like this brush. I am pretty impressed with the Beauty Bay brushes so far. Then I'll just diffuse it a bit with my JS13 brush. Sorry, I feel like my voice is going. I've just poked myself in the eye. Right, so let's go in with the Pastel Roses shimmer, which is Custard, which is this gorgeous yellow. Oh, so glad it came back into stock. Just happiness, happiness. First off, I'm going to take it on my finger and just plop it. Oh, that is beautiful and shimmery. Oh my goodness. The sparkle is real. The sparkle is real. Oh, I'm so not precise with my finger, but I so don't care. Then I'm just going to take some on the BB209 brush, just to be a little bit more precise. That is a stunning shimmer, but all of them are, to be honest. I've never tried one and been disappointed. I'll link Titmouse Cosmetics below so you can check them out. That is stunning. I don't know, I'm not sure if you're picking up how amazing that is on camera. Wowza. Oh, I'm gonna put a little bit here too, because I'm being greedy with it. Greedy with the custard. Oh, yes. Oh, that's shimmery. I absolutely love that custard. Gorgeous. Now I'm excited because we've got another blush. And this time it's the NYX Sweet Cheeks blush. It's a powder blush. And what shade is this in? Silence is Golden. This is because of Make Me Up Misser. As usual, she is a fantastic enabler. And oh, if I can open it, look at this shade. Is that or is that not the sickest blush you have ever seen? Like, it's shimmery and yellow. And I don't care if it doesn't look nice on me. However, I am going to go in with a bit of a light hand. What is this mark? Get off my face. How very dare you. At least it'll tie in nicely with the eyes. Yeah, you could even use this as highlighter, eyeshadow. Could be a whole body in it. And pretend to have the Midas touch. Oh, so good. Orange and yellow. Like, I don't care if that looks poo. Stop judging me. Oh, I love it. Love it. I've actually just stuck it where I'd put my highlight, to be quite honest with you. Glowy and yellow. Just checking on the under eyes, and yeah, they look about the same creasiness as they always look, to be quite honest, so I'm not mad at that concealer so far. I'm more mad at the foundation. So Doll Beauty had a sale recently and I picked up the Doll Highlighter Palette, which is the Hall of Fame highlighter palette, which has got 6 highlighters in it, and it also does have a mirror. And look at how big these pans are. I have swatched them. That is just highlighty goodness. And I'm thinking this one has got more of a champagne-y. That will probably go the best. Or yeah, that one's too pinky. Yeah, I like that one. What's that one? That is in the top left corner, which is Shine Bright. I just wish I had the names written underneath. That would be a lot simpler. Oh, that is Shining Bright. It was also sitting on top of a bit of the yellow NYX blush as well, though. It's the first time I've tried Doll Beauty highlighters. And I'm impressed. Yeah, that's not totally Shine Bright. There is a bit of NYX underneath that also. Look, do I care that I'm golden and yellowy? No. Mascara, this is one I got in my Glossy box, and it's the Nourishing Mascara by Botanic Beauty. So we'll give this one a go. If I can get the wand out. Wow. Oh, okay. Has this got fibres in it? Looks like it's got fibres in it. Eee. Get back in. I'm trying to escape. Oh. Okay. The wand is like very spirally and large. It's not gripping my lashes very well at all. I just feel like the wand's too big. I don't like the spiral all the way down the way that it is. Oh, there's two sides. Let me try this side. Yeah, I'm not keen on this wand at all. That mascara is doing nothing. No, I'm sorry, but no. That is crap. Oh, that is absolute crap. I'm going to go in with my Sky High by Maybelline, because otherwise I'd have been there all day. This wand is much better. Oh look, as if by magic I have lashes. Okay, also from Titmouse Cosmetics, I picked up the House of Boo lashes in the style Boo. I did want the Clara ones, but they were sold out because Clara is my friend, I know her. So yeah, I picked these up. They look big and fluffy and lovely. And let's get them on my eyeballs. Are these or are these not the biggest, most dramatic fluffy lashes you've ever seen? Also, yes, I probably did need to cut them a little bit more, but they are on now. They are dramatic. I am in love with them. Yeah, I do need to trim them a little bit the next time I put them on though. But now I'm excited for the lip. Also enabled by Missa and Daniela. It's the Kat Von D Studded Kiss cream lipstick in the shade Marigold. Now, Debenhams were still selling this. I think it's sold out everywhere else, I believe, but now you can't actually get this anymore. So I'm a bit gutted to actually be using it now and showing you, because I mean, unless you check Depop or something like that, you can't get it. But there is no way I am not using this. Even the packaging, I mean, it's the first thing I've owned by Kat Von D or KVD. This actually still says on it Kat Von D, so yeah, let's give her a go. Oh, look, there's even some lips. And that's what the shade is. Gorgeous Marigold. It will go beautifully with the eyes and the shiny, shiny cheeks. I don't have a lip liner to match this well, so I'm just going to use the yellow from the Colourpop dupes to see if it works well as a lip liner. I'm intrigued. I mean, it's not going to match. It's not exactly the right shade, but yeah, you can hardly tell that's on there because it's so yellow, but let's give Marigold a go. Oh, that colour is everything. Please excuse my dry lips at the moment, but matte colour is just gorgeous. A lot of people won't like this, and that's absolutely fine. That's not your jam, I get it. I'm really into mustards, yellows, baby poo colours at the moment. I think a lot of us are that are in the Sexy Sausages, which is Mrs. Patreon. And this colour speaks to me. And I think if you was ignoring the fact that I'm wearing pink right now, it goes very nicely with the shade on the lid and the NYX and Melt blushes. I think that's everything, guys. Let's talk through what I've used, what we like, what we don't like, what we think. So the brow pencil from W7, not bad, you know. Didn't take me long. I'd quite happily go out the house with my brows looking like this. It is an alright shade for me. I'm not mad at this. I would definitely use this again. The Morphe palette, lovely palette, nice colour story, shades blended well. It just wasn't the look I wanted to go for today in the end. But yeah, I'm super happy that I've got this. I definitely want to do more looks with it and not just use the browns in the palette. I definitely want to dip into these grungy dark greens, some of the pinks. I can't wait to play with this some more. So yeah, I really like this palette. Thank you so much, Romy, for gifting it to me. Okay, so the primer. I'm not mad at this primer. It absorbed quickly. It seemed to hydrate my skin really nicely. It's got everything I would want in a primer. To be honest, it does smell a little bit funky, but I quite like this primer. Don't talk to me about this mascara. What? It just didn't seem to coat my lashes with anything. Barely anything at all. The wand is too big. I don't like the shape of it. It's just like, no, I really hate this mascara. That is absolutely terrible. The contour palette, oh, I've been dying for this for such a long time, and I finally got it because Beauty Bay have finally got Too Faced. It's everything I hoped for. It smells nice. It looks a little bit luxury. I love anything chocolate themed, and yeah, super glad I've got it now. The Beauty Bay brushes, really good quality so far. I'll have to see how they wash with my Iso Clean. I do wish the selection of brushes, especially in this set, was, you know, a little bit smaller. Blending brushes would have been nice, but all the ones that I used I really enjoyed, so I can't complain. And especially when there was reduced, I'm sure there was about £11 something when I picked them up, so I think that's a bargain, especially with the leather case that comes with them. The cream eyeshadow, oh, I had high hopes for this. It's absolutely beautiful, and when you put it on it's gorgeous, but if you've got hooded eyes, or you're putting it in a creasy area or somewhere that can transfer, it's got no staying power for that. So I'm a bit sad. I will find a way to use this because it's beautiful, but yeah, you can't just put it where you want it, especially if you've got hooded eyes. The lashes, in love with these lashes. I definitely want to pick up some more House of Boo lashes, 1,000,000%. I'm going to pick up the Clara ones when they're back in stock, because they look lovely and dramatic and fluffy as well. I love big dramatic lashes, and that is what these are. They're fluffy, they went on nicely. I do need to cut them a little bit because they're super long, but yeah, I love them. The concealer, I'm actually quite impressed with this concealer. I was a bit worried because it says it's a matte concealer, and I'm thinking, is it going to make me look super duper old if I put it under my eyes? To be honest, it's not that bad. I do have creases under my eyes. It's normal, it's natural as you're getting older, and it's not making them look worse than they are. So I can't complain at that. It's not the most full coverage if you're wanting real cake face. The liners, I had such high hopes for these. I'm a little bit disappointed, to be honest. They aren't fully opaque, they don't stay in the waterline well. If you're using them for other things, you could use them as lip liners, or, you know, if you're doing graphic looks, something like that, then they wouldn't be too bad. But waterline staying power is a bit pants, to be honest with you. It's a shame. I was hoping there was going to be really good and I could recommend them to you all, and we didn't have to spend the money on Colourpop. But yeah, building them up, it takes a long time, and they do wear away quite quickly in the waterline, which is a shame, but I might use these as lip liners instead. The Melt Blush, I'm in love. There is another shade of this that I want, and I will consider picking it up in the future. But this shade is the one that spoke to me. Cali Dreams, absolutely gorgeous, pigmented, creamy. I love it. It's amazing. It smells nice. It's a little bit like Play-Doh. I like that smell, don't judge me. And yeah, really good quality packaging, as you would expect from Melt. I'm so happy I've got this. If you were thinking about getting it, I would 1,000,000% recommend. And with the NYX Sweet Cheeks in the shade, what was it? Something. Silence is Golden. I love this. It won't be everyone's cup of tea, and that's totally fine. Oh, it's difficult to get into, but when you do get into it, it's absolutely gorgeous. Just the yellow shimmeriness, if you want to use it as a blush topper, a highlight, eyeshadow, do what you want with it. Cover your body in it. I just love it. I think this shade is beautiful. I would like to pick up a few more of these as well, although my blush drawer is overflowing at the moment. I possibly need to do a declutter. We can't forget about the absolute gorgeous custard shade from the Pastel Roses. This shimmer, as are all the shimmers, just beautiful, stunning, pigmented, sparkly. I just love them. They're the best quality shimmers I have used, hands down. The Doll Beauty Hall of Fame highlighter palette, really impressed with this. Like I say, I did swatch it before. I like all the variety of shades that you get. I did only pick this up because it was in the sale. I wouldn't have paid full price for it, no way. But I'm looking forward to using this more. Big pan sizes, I think you can't go wrong. And, oh, it smells a bit funny though. Now I've got it under my nose. That's not very nice. I don't know if it... Oh yeah. It smells a little bit like varnish. Don't know if it's the packaging or what, but yeah, it's not the nicest smell if you've got it right under your nose. But I suppose you wouldn't be holding it like this. So yeah, I'm really impressed with these highlighters. And then, last but not least, the gorgeous lip. I'm sorry if you can't get hold of this and you really like this shade. Like I say, it's the first thing I've got from Kat Von D, or KVD now it's called. And I really like it. I'm probably going to wear it a lot more because it's just my colour story at the moment. Yeah, like I say, this is in the shade Marigold. I just think it's gorgeous. It's not going to be everyone's cup of tea. Don't worry about it. It's been a while since I've filmed something like this. I feel like my head's been here, there and everywhere and all over the place. We had a bit of drama having to take the eye look off and redo another one, but in the end I'm happy with the look. And the majority of things I loved. The only thing I really hated was this flipping mascara. I actually feel like putting it in the bin. I'm so mad with it. So yeah, let me know what you think down below, guys. Is there anything that you're looking to pick up out of what I've tested today? And I have a giveaway coming. It'll probably be the next video or the one after that, so stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe, turn your notification bell on, and then you'll be the first to know when the giveaway is up. And I can't wait to show you the things that I have collected for the giveaway. I'm hoping you're really going to love it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!